Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hello again, everyone. Let's hit the mat for the Cape Central boys and girls quad wrestling meet. In addition to the Tigers, the Jackson Indians, one of the other teams, they're outstanding along with Windsor and McCracken County. And Steve Wachter's Jackson squad dominating. They shut out both McCracken County and Windsor in both JV and varsity. How about that? They did not wrestle Cape Central in this meet. They did wrestle them earlier. Cape Central beat both those teams in this meet as well. McCracken County as well in that matchup, and they were also powerhouse against Windsor. Cape won both those. Girls wrestling, also some outstanding wrestling. It's really picked up in the Heartland too. Girls wrestling, McCracken County, an impressive performance in this match right here. And really overall a great day of wrestling. Now, keeping in mind for Jackson, they will host a dual meet with Sykeston and St. Genevieve on Wednesday. Final home meet for Jackson. You don't want to miss that one.